Yo, what's good, boys? It's your boy Splashy, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the most important things to learning piece control on controller. Yes, this video is entitled to controller players because I'm on controller too, so it makes sense. But this video is also going to help you out if you're on keyboard, Nintendo Switch, mobile, whatever you play. These tips will help you out too. So I'm going to be going over the most important things in learning piece control and a lot of mistakes that people do when they try to piece control. These mistakes are going to lead you to actually getting eliminated in fights. However, in today's video, I'm going to correct most of those mistakes that probably a lot of you guys are doing in fights. If you go ahead to enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notifications turned on. Comment down below what you want to see next. And also follow me on Twitch, boys. We're going to go crazy on Twitch. Trust me. We're going to get partnered. We're going to go crazy, alright? So make sure you follow me on Twitch. And yeah, boys, don't forget to subscribe. Help me get to 200k, you know the vibes. And yeah, boys, enjoy the video. Alright, boys, so I think we all know what piece controlling is, and it's been in the game for a while, but there's a lot of people that don't know how to do it properly and can do it consistently. So for me, what piece controlling is when you fight an opponent and you control the entire situation of the fight inside the box, or when they're ramping and they're just stuck in an awkward situation that they can't get out of, and you get a free elimination. So that to me is what piece controlling is. It's not always about boxing somebody in a box. Like it's more to it, and that's what separates the good players from the really good players, because the difference, if you understand it, you can become way better at the game. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys some tips that I've used in the past to get to where I am with my piece controlling and make it way better. So the first thing you want to do is load up to a creative map with a lot of ground, like just a flat ground like this, as you guys can see, with a lot of area. So what you want to start off by doing is you want to get to the ground right here, as you can see I am doing right here. You want to place two walls. You enter the wall to the left or the right, it doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. So I edit the one to the left, and I go and I edit these four tiles in a circle motion, right? Once I've confirmed this, I put two cones and then I put two walls like this. Now I have done what most people will say a successful piece control mechanic. Just basically boxing somebody up. Now how are you going to improve in this is basically by doing this motion and running in the island that you're in. And you're going to keep doing this over and over and over again, and you're going to fail multiple times. You're maybe not going to be able to do more than two in a row, and that's completely fine. You just want to keep practicing it in a row to make sure you can consistently do it, because the most important thing about piece control, boys, is that you're able to crack these edits. You know, when it comes to, you know, the side edits, above edits, what it's these edits, you need to make sure you can always do them and not fail that much. So this is the best practice for these types of edits. So it would look something like this, boys. Now I did it slower than usual just to show you guys how it would look. So I would create all these boxes, and you guys can clearly see they're all protected right here. So this is the best way to practice the piece control. Now when I do this, boys, I failed a lot. Even though I would consider myself somebody pretty good at piece controlling, I fail a lot. Like, I cannot lie to y'all, boys. So it's just to make sure that you practice over and over again. And if you're really good at doing these types of things that I'm showing you guys with the boxes, you can also mix in ramps. So for example, you can do it like this, where you add a ramp, you edit it back, you go like this. So it would look something like this. You would go with a piece control here, and then ramp here, back to piece control. So it would look like that. So you can mix in different types of mechanics into these boxes so you can practice your piece controlling. If you want to become cracked at piece controlling, I recommend you guys doing this practice for about 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day should be almost perfect for you guys to crack this code down and being really good at piece controlling. Alright, boys, so I've done my daily practice of piece controlling, and this is what my map looks like after. So I've completely filled out half the map, and I'm going to keep going because this is my daily practice that I do to improve my piece controlling. So trust me, boys, if you do this every single day for about 30 minutes, you're going to see huge improvements in your consistency in piece controlling. Alright, boys, so the second tip about piece controlling is going to be when you're inside a box and somebody pushes you. So now they've nerfed it in the game, so you can't put any ramps inside of your box when you're outside of it. So that's good. Now you can actually fight and be relaxed. So if somebody's pushing your wall and they're on this ramp right here, I'm going to show you guys a big mistake that most people do. So what most people do to attack this person in the ramp is that they go like this, they place a cone, and then they place these two walls like this, just to full piece the opponent. Now this is one of the biggest mistakes you can do, because you're aiming on, you know, boxing the person, right? However, the person's not going to try to run away. What they're going to try to do is just jump out of the situation, right? And then if you just place the cone, that will be fine. Because now I've just wasted time on putting these two walls like this, just to trap the opponent fully. And they're going to hit me with a shot. When I get hit with a shot, right? What's my first instinct as I get hit? It's not to shoot back, it's actually to reset this wall. So when I reset the wall, I've done the whole piece control for nothing. I've taken damage and I'm likely to lose this fight now because I'm low HP and they're gonna start spraying me with an SMG. So what are you gonna do in this situation to avoid this? I'm gonna show you right now. Alright, so the opponent is pushing me, they're on the ramp right here. There's two ways I'm gonna attack this. The first way is by editing these 3 tiles, as you guys can see right here. And I'm gonna stay on the outside, so it's gonna be like this. So there's almost no way of this person hitting me, as you guys can see, because if I'm behind this wall, they would have to get a crazy angle and they would probably not get it. So I will just do it and then I will place a cone like this. After placing the cone, I will not go for the shot because if I jump, I'll probably get hit by them. So I'll make a reset right here. After that, I will edit one of these windows, this one, or this one, depending on which angle I'm most used to. So for me, I'm going to be editing this one right here. So as you guys can see, I have the perfect right hand peek. I'm going to shoot the opponent and then I'm going to reset my wall. And when you reset, you want to make sure you're doing this extremely fast. Doing it this way, boys, is going to make sure you're piece controlling the opponent. They're going to jump and not be able to get out. You're going to get a free shot, reset the wall. And then after this, they're probably going to be running towards the right or the left because they're getting hit and they can't get out. So their first instinct might be to go left, right? And if you have a lot of experience and you're practicing a lot, you can attack them back. So it'll be a simple piece control like that. So I'm going to show you guys how to practice this now in a box. As you guys can see, we're in the same situation here. I edit these 3. I put this as fast as I can. I reset. I get the right angle that I want. And I shoot. And then I want to make sure I reset. They might go left or right depending on, you know, which side the opponent prefers. Remember, boys, to practice in your own speed. I might be doing it a bit faster than you can, but that's completely fine because we're all on different levels. So if you literally have to go like this to make sure that you practice, right? You go like this. It's completely fine. We all learn at different speed, boys, so it doesn't matter. Just do it on your own pace, practice it every day, and I promise you'll get a lot better. I'm going to show you guys an advanced piece control mechanic that a lot of people don't know about, but I do it, and a few other really experienced controller players do this as well. So if somebody's pushing a wall with their ramp, just as we can see right here, and you really don't want to edit this wall because you think it's too bait, what you can do is that you can go from this wall right here, you can edit this wall, you can put a wall here to stay protected here, you put a cone, a wall right here, and you edit these 3 squares and you get a free shot on the enemy. So it would look something like this, boys. So they have the ramp here, you're trying to push, oh no, you go like this, boom. Now this mechanic right here is really advanced. Now of course, I'm not saying it's the hardest thing in the world, but majority of the Fortnite players that are watching this video will probably not be able to do that first try. So it's something you guys would have to work on, but it's super efficient. Now this is too advanced for you. There's a ways that you can do this to practice. Somebody's pushing on my wall, I edit this and I just run to the side here. I put the cone and I put this wall right here. I edit these, we have the right hand peak, I shoot, and then I make sure to reset ASAP. So that's what I would do if I'm not really, you know, that sure that I can do it yet. I would practice it like this, and once I get that down, I will make sure to add this wall and then do it next time. Being able to edit these 3 tiles in Fortnite is one of the most important mechanics when it comes to editing for piece controlling. Because there's a lot of situations where, you know, for example, you're ramping up with a guy, right? You're ramping up next to each other, and the most important thing that you can do is cone them like this and full piece them like this. I missed the wall there, but it's fine. It wouldn't even matter if I missed the wall there. So it's really important that you can edit these 3 tiles right here. I'm gonna show you guys. It's really important that you can edit these 3 or these 3. Super important, boys. I would practice these every single day in my island if I was you. So just going like this and on the island that you're on would really help you out with piece controlling. Because it's really gonna help you out in situations where you have to go and piece control the opponent. So now we're gonna be going over the correct way of piece controlling and not making sure you take as much damage in fights. So the most common mistake in piece controlling is that when people piece control, right, they piece control like this. They edit this wall, just normally it can be like this, right? And then the opponent is right here and you're trying to piece them up. So what they will do is literally go like this and look for somebody here, and then they will get instantly shot, and then they will probably back away or miss the shot. This is what most people do, and this is terrible because you don't always have to do this, boys. The only situation that you really want to full piece them like this is when they're 1 HP and they're trying to run away. But if they're full health and you guys are going at it fighting, you cannot piece control like this. You will leave yourself way too open in fights. So what I would recommend y'all boys doing is trying to do window edit piece control. So what this would look like is I have the wall like this. So I'm in the box right here. So I would edit this right here. I'll place my cones like this and I will just look like this. I'll have the right hand peak, it can be right there, and then I can reset right after. This is gonna give me so much more protection, boys, as you guys can see. If I have this right here instead of having the whole thing open right here. So it will get some time to get used to this, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it. So it can be like this. Literally, if they're in front of you, you can just edit this, put two cones like this, and what they're gonna be doing here is they're gonna try and jump and climb up. But as you put this, you have a free shot on them. So you can put these two, you shoot, and then you reset. So how that will look fast, boys, it would look like this. How to practice these piece controls is pretty simple. You want to be in a box, you want to edit this right here, boom, you get a free wall. You put these cones like this in the walls, and then the enemy is going to be inside there. Now you can go around and just do this in your own pace, and then boom, you see guys how fast I did that one? It didn't even look like I was placing them separately. I just did that way faster because I practice this every day, and you can too, boys, trust me. If you want to piece control somebody, you don't always have to put everything. Like, the most important parts of the piece control is the cone above and the cone underneath. Because if you put the cone above like this, number one, they can't jump, right? And if you put the cone like this, they can't build a ramp to block, you know, you coming in. So usually if you miss the cone right here, they're gonna put a ramp, they're gonna be able to hold it for a few seconds, maybe edit and shoot you. So you want to make sure that you always have the floor and the cone up here, so like this. So they only have to get out here. Then once you've done that, you can just piece them up. If you guys came this far into the video, make sure to comment GOAT. Let me know what you want to see next. And if you guys want to see a part 2 of a piece controlling video, let me know, because there's a lot of things that I haven't mentioned that I could do another video on. So let me know if you guys would like to see that. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Peace out.